Hi, I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to be showing you some comfortable positions to sleep if you're suffering from neck pain. Now we're going to be looking at positions to sleep on your back, the most comfortable way to sleep on your back using a pillow, most comfortable position for sleeping on your side, and yes, I am going to show you a position for sleeping on your tummy, even though it's not recommended for sleeping particularly with neck pain, but I will show you a position that you might be able to get away with if you really need to be a tummy sleeper. So let's take a look at the spine. You can see that the spine is naturally curved, and so when we lie on our back at night, these curves need to be supported. This inward curve here in particular needs to be supported. If you take a close-up look here, and I'll bring you close to camera, you can see there's some little joints in the side here. These are called facet joints. These joints don't like being jammed up like that. They like being comfortable. So in a comfortable position. So if you're lying with the pillow too far down, you can see they get jammed up. That's what will happen with a low pillow. And with the pillow too high, we'll actually put stretch on the tissues too through the back of the neck. So we want the head to be in a nice neutral position. In the same way, when you're lying on your side, you want the neck to be straight again as well. If you're lying with your head too far down, you'll squash up those little joints, those little facet joints down below, or if the head is too high, you'll do the same thing this side. If you're lying on your tummy, you can see you're going to jam those positions at the extreme range of movement, and your neck isn't going to like that at all. So let's take a look at the most comfortable ways of keeping those neck joints in a nice, comfortable alignment and the tissues well supported. So probably the most comfortable position for sleeping with neck pain is lying on your back. So Darcy's going to help me today in demonstrating to you how to sleep on your back if your neck is sore. So what we'll do is I'll get you lying down, Darcy. I'll come around behind you, on your back. So if you come down into lying, so when you're sleeping on your back, you want to have a thinner pillow. So coming down into lying in this position. So remember we were looking at the curves before. We want to have this curve here under the back of the neck supported. But the problem is, if we have the pillow too high, we're going to lift the head forward, which the neck won't like. So bringing your head back slowly. So the way we can solve this problem with your thinner pillow so that the head is down and the neck is aligned, but to support the back of the neck, I've got a little hand towel here. I've just rolled it up. A thick bath towel would be too thick and make your neck bend forward too much. So we're just going to use that gentle support for the back of your neck. Bring that through and just tuck that down there. How does that feel? Good. Okay. So that's just supporting the curve in the neck, but then the head can stay down. So it's just supporting that gentle curve, and he's in a nice straight alignment there. That could actually have some tape rolled around it and be inserted inside the pillowcase. So remember that when you are sleeping on your back, that you want to have the thinner pillow and that you're using maybe a little towel or something just small, just to support the curve in the neck. So I want to show you another way that you can comfortably sleep lying on your back. If you don't mind coming up safely for me, rolling onto your side and pushing up sideways. So the other option is for you to use a feather pillow. And the beauty of a feather pillow or a memory pillow is that you can actually move the feathers and actually create a bit of an indent there for the head, and you'll still have the pouch there. So you could actually move the feathers, does that make sense? Yeah, so if you haven't got a towel. So, or you could also do that with the memory pillow. So if you come back into lying again, first come down onto your side and then roll onto your back. And so you can see then again that the back of your neck is supported, and if we can see that there, how's that feeling?
Feels good.
Okay, does that feel more or less comfortable to when we use the towel? Or both pretty much
similar.
the same? Okay, so that's great. So that's a really nice way for you to then to sleep on your back, just thinking about the type of material you're using with your pillow and the height of the pillow. Okay, so let's talk now about sleeping on your side. If you want to roll up slowly, coming onto your side and come back up. Okay, so if we look at Darcy's shoulders, he's fairly wide from here to here. That means he's going to need a fairly thick pillow to support his head and neck comfortably. If you're perhaps more petite at home, you might be able to get away with using one thick pillow. Darcy's probably going to need to use two thin pillows, or maybe a thick and thin pillow. We'll see how you go, Darcy, so that you get some nice side support through there, and so that your head's not tilted across to one side if the pillow's too low, or back up if the pillow's too high. All right, so if we get you back on your side again, and I'll get those two pillows that we used earlier on, bring those back up. Okay, So we'll start with one and let's just see how you go. So lying down with one pillow. Okay, and you can see straight away that the neck is tilted and that won't feel comfortable at all. Yep, okay, so let's just bring the second pillow in. All right, how's that?
Way better.
Okay, much better. And just looking at you from behind, I think we could probably use a slightly thicker pillow because your head's still slightly tilted downwards. So I'm just going to bring the feather pillow up. Sorry, Darcy, it's just a little bit thicker for this purposes here. And in that position. Okay, how's that feeling now? And so from behind, and you can see that the head is nice and straight and it's in line with the neck and the middle back. So, and that's where those photos can come in handy that we can take to look at your back, so you can get someone at home to do that. And you can get someone at home to do that just to check your alignment inside lying. The other important thing is not to bring your hand up underneath your head that tilts you during the night. So keep your arm down if you can, like that. So finally, let's talk about sleeping on your tummy if you're a tummy sleeper at home. So I'm not recommending this for you, Darcy, but if you're a tummy sleeper at home, you might like to try this. So the first thing to do if you're a tummy sleeper is to get rid of the pillow. You don't want any pillow underneath your head. You're actually going to use the pillow to lie on to prop yourself up. And you're going to be something called a quarter prone. So you're going to lie down. So bring your body chest forward and chest over on here. And yeah, just there. And just slightly rolled over to this side. So coming this way, yeah, that way. So you can see here that Darcy is able to still breathe. He's still got his head in a reasonably nice alignment. There's still a little bit of closure on the joints, but some people, that's not feeling comfortable for you at all, is it?
Not really.
Yeah, so you'd need to probably go with a higher pillow underneath your chest, which would make a difference. But some people at home might find that they can get away with sleeping on their tummy using a pillow or a couple of pillows underneath the chest, but it's not something we standardly recommend for neck pain, so it's not a position that you'd use for neck pain. So, thank you, Darcy. I'll get you out of that position straight away. Thank you.
All good.
So you can see that we've gone through 3 positions you can use for sleeping. Now, 2 positions, the first positions we discussed, sleeping on your back and using a thin pillow or a feather pillow, or sleeping on your side, perhaps using a thicker pillow, are the pillows to use. So I'd love to hear your comments at home for which position suits you best and gives you the most comfortable night's sleep. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this video helps you get a good night's rest. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.